Delusional nice guy. So I used to work at a grocery store. I became friends with a guy in the deli department. I never once felt any weird vibe coming from him. Anyways, one day he asked me if I wanted to go eat and I said yes. He never once specified that it was a date, so I didn't think it was one. We had been friends for some time, so I just figured we were just coworkers hanging outside of work. The dinner was fine, nothing weird. When it got to the bill, he insisted on paying, so he paid. Then we just started hanging out more. Either he invited me or I would invite him. Besides that first time, I always paid for myself. Again, he never once asked me on a date or specified at any time that he wanted to date. Never once tried to kiss me or hold hands, much less got intimate. There was no reason for me to think he wanted to date. Anyways, months pass and I start dating a coworker. When he found out, confronted me at work. This is the conversation we had. Him: is it true you are dating so and so? Me: yes. Him: since when? Me: like a week now. Him: but why? I thought we were dating? Me, looking at him confused: since when? And why would you think that? You have never asked me out on a date. Him: yes, I did. That first time we went to dinner and we've been having out and going to places, so. Me: dude, we've been hanging out for months and you never said anything about dating. I didn't even know you had feelings for me, so why would I think we were dating? Him: man, this is some BS. Walks away. He walked away angrily and stopped talking to me completely. He ignored me when I tried to talk to him and would go out of his way to walk away from me if he saw me somewhere. Like bruh, according to him we dated for more than 6 months. Never once kissed me, never even tried to make a move. Like what? Cheated nice guy. This story starts off in December, a little after my birthday. I had a party the week of my birthday and invited the star of the show, our nice guy, over to hang out with the rest of us. He told me that he wasn't able to make it but that we'd hang out another time. Cool, no problem. I told him that was fine and went to enjoy my birthday party. Flash forward a few weeks later, and me and our nice guy, let's call him Leroy, are messaging back and forth and formulating a plan. We finally settled on going to our local movie theater and seeing The Rise of Skywalker to make up for him not being able to come to my birthday party. The day comes, he picks me up in his beaten-up car, and we hit the road. At this point, me and Leroy have been friends for at least 3 years, so I trusted him. He told me that this outing was nothing more than a get-together to celebrate my late birthday, and I believed him because why wouldn't I? We arrived at the theater and we ordered our snacks and tickets. I told him that I had money and was willing to pay for at least my snacks, but Leroy told me not to worry about it. He told me that this was his treat and that it was my birthday present. He's a stubborn bastard, so I shrugged it off and thanked him for being kind. He bought me a slushie and 1 big popcorn for us to share. We watched the movie and had a fun time cracking jokes the entire time. Afterwards, he drove us to a nearby restaurant and said that we should go get some ice cream. So we did, and again, we had a fun time. I then went home and didn't really think about it since it was just an outing with a friend. About a month later, I went out with another friend who ended up being my current boyfriend. We ended up falling for each other very quickly, and a month after our date we started going out. Well, my boyfriend was actually Leroy's best friend, keyword being was, and Leroy didn't like us dating one bit. I actually didn't find out about this until April, but Leroy had feelings for me. I was taken aback by this since he had made no signs that he was into me. I just thought we were good friends. At first, I didn't really think twice about this since it really wasn't a big deal. I left it and carried on with my boyfriend like normal. Then, Leroy gets a girlfriend, let's call her Kat, and they seem to hit it off. They were together for about 5 months and then Kat broke it off due to some personal reasons. This comes into play later. After that, Leroy starts to take a turn for the worst. He ended up cutting Kat out of his life completely because he got pissed at her for a whole list of stupid reasons that we don't have time to get into right now, and then started punishing his other friends for being seen with her, including my boyfriend. This has been going on for at least 4 months at this point, and everyone is fed up with it. My boyfriend made a group chat to discuss how to go about this because this obviously can't go on forever. Recently, we all started talking about this situation, and a mutual friend of ours brings up how Leroy had feelings for me. But something about this caught my attention. Our friend said how Leroy complained about how he felt cheated because I dated someone else. I told the group chat how Leroy never told me anything about having feelings for me and that I didn't even know about them until months later. I also mentioned our only outing being the movie night, so it wasn't like he was obviously dropping hints or anything. Then, Kat chimes in and tells me that Leroy told her how that night was a date. I said that he told me that it was just us hanging out to make up for missing my birthday and that he never once said that it was a date. She then explains how he went to her and told her how he took me on a date and then I went and dated my boyfriend instead. At this point, I'm livid. Not only did he lead me under false pretenses, but he also told anyone who would listen how I led him on and knowingly broke his heart and dated someone else just to hurt him. Suddenly, the way Leroy has been treating my boyfriend makes more sense. He's been pissy with him ever since we started dating in February and is still pissy with him now. Turns out, Leroy basically called dibs on me when we hung out way back in December and felt entitled to a relationship because he was nice to me. So when I dated his best friend, he felt like his girl was taken away from him since he liked me first. Finding out that someone who I thought was a very good friend of mine is a nice guy, borderline incel, was heartbreaking, but I'm certainly at my very best right now. My boyfriend and I are very happy together, and we're coming close to our 8-month anniversary together. Too bad if Leroy is mad because I couldn't be happier. Thank you for listening.